Hi, you guys. I am talking about virtual fitness classes, the why and the how. I'm going to save some of my best tips to the very end, so stay tuned. This video is really geared for fitness professionals and group exercise instructors. I did a training tonight with my group exercise staff on how to do this because we're looking for a way right now during this time to add value to our members and to give them more options, and honestly more options that they can tap into from home. So 82% of people are using some type of virtual fitness, whether they're doing that in conjunction with a gym membership or that's their only form. 82%. Like, the world has changed. Some people like to work out on the go while they're traveling, on vacation or on business trips. Moms with sick kids like to have an option where they can still work out with you. Some people like to work out at the gym with a virtual workout or with an at-home workout. It's crazy, but it's smart because, like, let's say it's 4:00 in the afternoon on a Sunday, but they want to be bossed around with some structure and they want some professional guidance, but it's at an off-peak time. And so a virtual, literally pocket offering is perfect. So that's kind of the why. It provides more value and meets more people where they are. Excuse me. The dogs are fighting about the chair. Normally they're snuggled up together, as you guys probably know. Okay. Let's talk about how to do it. So I'm gonna I have some downloadable options from my website. I'm not gonna talk about that tonight. That's a different can of worms. I'm gonna talk about how you guys can create a Facebook private group and have virtual classes available in there. So first of all, Facebook is not okay with you using original artists. They will shut you down. Second of all, make sure you have liability insurance and that you're covered. Make sure, I like to have my phone in horizontal or landscape mode as opposed to portrait mode. I think you can do more with it. I think it shows better later in terms of a replay. I think it looks slightly more professional. That's just my opinion. I know others that do it in portrait mode. It looks better on YouTube. There's just reasons I like it better in landscape. Make sure you have your phone rotation settings not locked, and they shouldn't be unless you've messed with them. Because if you have them locked and you go into a Facebook group, holding your phone, and then you start your live video and rotate it, if it's locked, it's just gonna turn you sideways. So make sure that's the case. And then, let's see, you wanna have your phone on Do Not Disturb, not airplane mode. You wanna make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi signal. I know this is just the nitty gritty. I'll get to the good stuff in a minute. I think I already said you need to use royalty-free music. Okay, so long introductions can be painful because a lot of the people will consume your content, your class, after you've gone live because it's housed in there forever. If you have a 9 a.m. Monday morning class, some of the people in the group surely will be able to make it live on there with you. Some won't, so they'll catch that later. And it's not fun for the person who's logging on later to see something that has already happened in live time and to see you, the instructor, sitting there like, okay, well, I'm just gonna give you guys a chance to hop on, and they're waiting. Don't wait. Like, treat it like a class. If your class starts at 9, start at 9. If you wanna have a fun, entertaining, quick intro, get in there a minute early and give that intro, but make sure it's entertaining and good because the people that are coming on later have to watch it. Let's see. Give it a great title. I already said give it a great intro. Over cue form and technique because you can't actually see them. They can see you, they can comment, they can give you emojis, but you can't actually see their bodies. So treat it as if they need lots of help with form and technique. So pulling from all your toolbox of visual, auditory, and kinesthetic cueing. Make sure you're well lit, of course. You have great audio. You've tested it. I always test in a private group that's just me and my husband. It's just me and my husband in there, and I test first before every live class to make sure it looks good and it sounds good. I'll do a 30-second test. If I am leading one from my house, I have a block rocker and a microphone set up, super easy, pretty affordable. If you have questions about that, or want product links for Amazon or something, I don't get anything from it. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, but I can give you those that information too. If you're doing it from a gym, your gym audio and sound should sound fairly good. Make sure you have the permission from the gym owner, of course, if it's not you, if you're not the gym owner. Make sure you have permission from that person, and make sure you have the class's permission, and or you give them a safe space to stand, because they could be seen in the video through the mirror. Make sure you give them a safe place and have their permission to film. If you've ever read Mel Gibson is an actor, Mel Robbins, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 the shit. Like, it's time to start. You cannot hesitate. You can't like do this with the like, I'm ready. You just gotta go do it and start and have your intro ready and be ready to begin. Okay. Those of you that have been instructing forever, you feel like your left side of your body is your right side, right? When you are saying lift your right arm or lunge back with your right leg, of course, we're using our actual left because we're mirror imaging and looking at our classes. And it's literally flip-flopped in a Facebook Live. So literally your right arm is your right arm. And that's very hard for those of us that have been instructing for a long time. So do what you need to do. I have to literally write a letter R on my right hand, which is ridiculous, but it's like trying to untrain my body from something that is I've been doing for so many years. If you record first and you're not live and you upload it later, that is not true anymore. Then it's like you're teaching to a class and your left is your right. I hope you took notes and wrote that down. Okay, let's get to the juicy fun things. 25% of your energy is literally zapped or comes across as being zapped. Like you lose affect through teaching to a camera. So just like I'm trying to be now as I film this, you need to be extra dynamic, expressive, smiley, and sparkly. You need to be you times 2 so much, and super dramatic, because you're not getting that energy back fed into you that we get from our actual classes. We feed off their amazing energy. You don't feel that, you don't receive that when you're cueing to a camera. So you have to kind of generate extra intonation and sparkle, okay, if you will. You have to have extra sparkle for a virtual to come across as being energetic and fun, like we are as group exercise instructors. It's just who we are. It's just part of it's the breed. It's part of our breed. And then finally, my last tip is, if you don't already, Instagram story and talk to your phone. Like, that is one of the best things you can do to practice being comfortable and natural and you and authentically you, talking to people like they're there and they're listening, is through Instagram stories. So that would be a good takeaway. Story all the time, story every day. Then leading a virtual class is going to be way more comfy. Okay, thanks for watching my virtual tutorial. Let's bless more people and meet more people where they are. I love you guys. If you think this video was helpful, feel free to share or tag. I will upload it to my YouTube channel as well.